Okay, this lesson is about how to be a sequence detective. So we're going to be working on learning how to sequence and put our story events in order, picking out the most important details and putting them in order. Sequence is the order in which events happen in a story. Certain words can be sequence clues. That's why we call it being a sequence detective. There are time order words, which are the words first, next, then, finally. And then there's expressions that are considered time order. In the morning, after that, later in the day, 2 weeks later. And then there are other time words like yesterday, Saturday, April, and winter. Now be a sequence detective and see if you can spot the clue words in the following story. Last Tuesday, I met my new friend Mickey. We were both in a ball game at recess. I told him he had made a good catch during the game. Later that day, we played in a softball game. We were on the same team and we won. At this time, you can go ahead and pause the video and see if you can pick out the words that would be considered sequence words or trigger words. Time order words. Okay, so moving on to the next screen, I've highlighted the words that are considered time order or sequence words, sequencing words, last Tuesday and later that day. Those tell different, so those would be two different sequence events. Okay, here's another, the next part of the story. After the game, we traded some baseball cards, and then he said he wanted to ask me something. After he finished talking, we walked to the bus. So you can pause the video and see if you can figure out the time words for sequence. Okay, the words that are that give a clue as to the sequence are after the game, then, and after. Here's the next part of the story. The next morning, I was able to answer his question. My parents said that I would go to his family's apartment to have a dinner with him on his birthday, December 6th. So you can go ahead and pause the video and see if you can figure out the clue words. Okay, the words that are clue words are the next morning and on his birthday, December 6th. So those tell you there are two different events there. Now it's your turn. You're going to complete the graphic organizer listing the important events of the story using transition words such as first, next, then, and last. On this sheet, it happens to have first, second, third, fourth, and last. You can use those words or you can use your own words. You're going to send it to Notability and complete it and then upload it to this assignment.